I don't want to see a fat Thor. Move on to something else now. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Idiot's Corner. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Laugh at me. I don't care. Today I want to talk about, do you want to see a fat Thor? I don't want to see a fat Thor. Move on to something else now. Okay. Do you want to see a fat Thor? There's a lot of articles floating around the last few days. I guess Watiki, whatever his name is, did a interview with Yahoo News or Yahoo Entertainment. Who still goes on Yahoo? Thor Love and Thunder story finished, but Thor's weight ongoing discussion with Marvel. Why isn't it an ongoing discussion? I see this as just another bad decision that they're making towards characters. Let's read a little bit of this. Thor has all the time in the world, or 2 years, a little different, to be precise, to decide which version or versions of Thor he wants to be before hammering into movie screens in Thor Love and Thunder. But director Taika Waititi, I don't know how to say that, Taika, I don't know, Watiti, says that he's already finished the story for the self-proclaimed strongest Avenger upcoming Phase 4 movie, and that the only remaining question mark is how big a costume size does Chris Hemsworth will need to pick out. I've written it, Watiti recently told Yahoo Entertainment of Love and Thunder. How have you already written it, but you don't know if he's going to be fat? Wouldn't that affect it a little bit? I'm sure it would. So this is bull crap already. Like Endgame. Like if they didn't know if they were going to make him fat, it would have affected the dialogue. It would have affected, a lot of the plot in the movie if Thor wasn't fat. So it's got to be already written into it. A remark that typically might suggest everyone's already on the same page about whether Thor will revisit his portly look from Avengers Endgame and presumably some of the beard-chugging emotional baggage that came with it. Man, I hope not. I hope they don't do that. But wouldn't surprise me, all the crappy decisions they make. But the director, a.k.a. voice of Korg, said that Thor's on-screen look hasn't been decided on, and that the debate over reviving Lebowski, whoever doesn't know who that is, any younger people, that was an old movie. Lebowski was an overweight guy. Lebowski Thor, or just letting that look enjoy a peaceful retirement in New Asgard, is still a point of continuing discussion at Marvel Studios. This is an ongoing debate that we're having at Marvel, he explained, because we're trying to figure out how long, how many months or years this is after Endgame. At what point does this take place? That makes it sound as if Watiki knows the role each character will play in relation to the other. A pretty big deal in itself, considering all the fan speculation that there's been over how Natalie Portman's return to the series as Jane Foster will fit in. I don't know if it's speculation. I just think you're about to ruin the movie. I don't think that's a speculation. I think it's stupid. I think that's the only fan stuff that's going around. But it also sounds as though they finished the story as a certain amount of built-in flexibility, since Watiti is still hashing out with the studio the important details of picking exactly when the MCU timeline Love and Thunder will unfold. No need to read the rest of this. What do you guys think? I don't think they should have another fat Thor. I really didn't like the Thor character when they first... I never really liked the Thor character from back when I was a kid till now. Never liked him. Thought it was strange. They had him in, and I used to really love the old Incredible Hulks. They had a couple Incredible Hulk movies, the iconic ones from I want to say it might have been the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere in there, with Lou Ferrigno. I like those shows. Did one with Thor. I thought it wasn't that funny. Not funny. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't like the character of Thor. Anyways, so when they came out with Thor in the MCU, I thought, who cares? I don't even know if I went and saw the movies at the theater, the first few, because I really didn't care for the character. I didn't know when this was all said and done that it was going to be part of a large universe. So when the first Thor came out, I didn't really like it. It was okay. was kind of low budget, it seemed, the first movie. Second one was even worse. So I really wasn't, really wasn't looking forward to anything from Thor. Then they came out with Thor Ragnarok. I know a lot of people don't like it. It probably strayed too far from the character, the comic book character for most people. But to me, I liked that Thor. I liked how they portrayed him. I liked how powerful he became. And I actually liked the humor in it. I understand where some people were coming from, where Thor's all about the funniness and being funny now. But I think that movie was more than that. I think they did pretty good with that. I like the way they had the Hulk in there. Hulk's one of my favorite characters. I really like the way they put them together in there and the way they had them fight each other. Thought it was a good movie. I'm from the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. Maybe that's why I kind of like that 80s style. But I thought that was good. Move on to Avengers Infinity Wars. I thought that was great. I thought that the way they did Thor in that movie was great too. He was very powerful. He came at the end and really was kicking butt. He almost took out Thanos, until he snapped himself away. Thought he was good in that movie too. And he had the funniness. Sometimes the funniness, like in Transformers, where it was a weird funniness and it's like odd times to be funny. There was a little of that in they do with Thor. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, because I really wasn't invested in the character of Thor anyways. But so by the time Infinity Wars was over, which was probably my favorite of the Avengers movies, I liked it more than Endgame. I really liked Thor as a character. He went from one of my least favorite to almost one of my favorites. When they came out with Endgame and he was fat, I was like, are you kidding me? And he had all that emotional baggage. But I already read the rumors that he was staying around. So the way I figured it was, in Endgame, he was staying after Endgame. So the Avengers that weren't staying after Endgame, they highlighted them. Tony Stark, he was going to die. He was moving on. They highlighted him, gave him a bigger role. Captain America, he was moving on, gave him a bigger role. I think Thor, they were like, you're going to come back, and so we're going to put you to side. We're going to use you as some comedy for Endgame. I think that's what they did. I didn't like it, but I understood it. Okay, funny, haha. Let's move on and him not be fat anymore. So I don't know if they're just doing this for controversy. If they really are going to decide to make him fat, wouldn't surprise me with all the other stupid decisions they've made, especially for this Thor Love and Thunder. As a fat person, you can see, got the round cheeks, not a small guy, never have been. I've been much more overweight than this. I've been much more underweight than this. Life's much better when you're thinner. You can move around a lot better. I understand being inclusive and including people. You don't want to make fat people feel unincluded. I would like to feel that I could be a superhero, and I could do that same stuff. But I know I'm overweight. I'm not that I'm ever going to be a superhero, but a lot of the stuff that, the physical stuff, it's hard to do when you're overweight. So first of all, I don't think fat people should be made fun of. I don't think they should be discriminated against. I wouldn't want to be made fun of. I wouldn't want to be discriminated against. I wouldn't want to be left out of anything for being overweight. But with that said, I don't think it should be celebrated either. I think that just like anything, alcoholism or any kind of thing that's bad for your health, bad for your life, I don't think it should be celebrated. I think that as an overweight person, I think I should always be working towards keeping my weight down. I should be working on my diet. I should be working on exercising every day. I try to do exercise. I try to do some exercising every day. I try to eat healthy the majority of the time. Few cheat meals here and there. That's the way I gotta live. Life's more important to me than the food I'm eating. I still will have some cheat meals here and there, but it's not every meal I'm eating something bad. So I don't think that it should be celebrated. I don't think that Thor should be fat. I think he should be... I don't mind if they progress him, but I don't feel like that progressed him, what they did in Endgame. Is it a stepping stone, maybe? Sure. But I hope they don't make him the depressed, blubbering idiot that they made him in Endgame. I hope they don't continue that. They said... I saw an interview, Kevin Feige said, Thor was more powerful in Endgame than he ever was. That wasn't true. In Infinity Wars, at the very end, he came and he kicked everybody's butt. He almost took out Thanos. He was pushing the axe into Thanos' shoulder. In Endgame, Thanos slapped him around, almost knocked him out. Thanos didn't even have the Infinity Stones, none of them. He was smacking him around and beating him like a rag doll. There's no way he was as powerful in Endgame as he was the other games. I think that's false, as Dwight would say. Anybody watch any Office fans? I think that was false. And I don't appreciate also the way, because he's the male character, the white male, that they put all these problems on him. They make him overweight, while characters like Captain Marvel, they make him perfect, especially in Endgame. It was really strong in Endgame. I'm glad that was the last one before they really got their political ideologies into the rest of the movies. You could see where they're going with the whole Marvel MCU, the whole franchise, the whole Disney thing. It's going to be Star Wars Part 2, where they're going to just ruin the whole franchise. Sorry, I got something in my eye. You could really see that in Endgame, the way the only people that were almost able to compete with Thanos were Captain Marvel and Scarlet Witch, the two ladies. Thor got smacked around like a rag doll. All the men in there got smacked around like rag dolls. I think that's the way Love and Thunder is going to go anyways, so I don't think it really matters what size Thor is, what shape he's in. I still think they're never going to put him as like the heroic male in a movie where they have already highlighted two main female characters. I think it's going to be Thor's the blubbering idiot, and this is my prediction. We'll see if I'm right. We got 2 years, so maybe if I'm wrong, nobody will remember anyways. But I think they're going to make Thor the blubbering idiot again, whether he's overweight or thin, whatever. And Natalie Portman is maybe going to be the one that pulls him out of that, but it's going to take that strong woman. I think she's still going to be a very strong lead in there. I think her and Valkyrie. I guess we'll just have to wait and see where it goes. But that's my prediction. I feel like they're going to continue with this whole leftist rhetoric. I think that's going to be the most important thing in the newer Marvel movies, the movies to come. The MCU is going to be all woke movies, woke ideology. That's what the movie is going to be about. I think the new Love and Thunder is going to be that. So I think that I saw the best Thor I'm going to see in Infinity Wars. I think from now on, I think that was the best Marvel we're all going to see. So we'll see. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? I wasn't super interested in most of what they were coming out with all along until I would have to say about Civil War is when I was like, this universe is really coming together here. This MCU, So, but I think that was it. I think that all that's done with. I think the MCU ended with Endgame. I think all this honor they're giving Kevin Feige is going to prove to not be deserved. I don't think he's going to, like I've said before, I don't think the MCU is going anywhere. I don't think this movie is going to be that good to begin with. But either way, if they do decide to make a good movie, I don't want to see a fat Thor. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see a fat Thor? Maybe I'm the only one. I don't think I am. I've heard from a lot of people they were disappointed in Thor. Disappointed in the Hulk. They never said, I don't know if they're ever going to do anything with the Hulk again. I think he's just done. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Love and Thunder is going to be a good movie? Did you enjoy Fat Thor? Do you want to keep him Fat Thor? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy my content, I try to put out more content like this. And until next time, I don't know what to say. Goodbye. I need a good ending tagline, or a tagline come in the beginning. I need a good ending line. Until next time, don't be an idiot. Or maybe be an idiot. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Just don't be fat. Try not to be.